What's up, guys? Who is bored tonight? Hello. I haven't been on live in forever. I was bored and I figured I would jump on and see if anybody wanted to talk about anything. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Aw, I missed some of you guys. Hello, Jess and Amanda. If you have a question, just ask it. Yeah, everybody's getting bored. I'm bored. I'm tired of watching movies. I'm even tired of playing video games, which that is very, very crazy. Are you single or are you in a relationship? Now, come on. You know I don't want to talk about that. I look great? Well, I appreciate that. I'm very tired. I think I look pretty rough. You can see I haven't slept. I got luggage. What's wrong with my neck? I've been scratching it like the last 5 minutes. I don't know why. It's super red. It's irritated. Very itchy. Maryland lockdown is annoying. Every lockdown is annoying. Looking to get an Oculus. Have you tried it? I have not, but my old roommate, Chris, who was on B90, he moved out. He finally got his own place. I think he bought his son an Oculus for Christmas, but I have not gotten to try it out yet. Why haven't I slept? Because I work 7 days a week, usually 15 to 18 hours a day. I'm a workaholic. Oh, look who's in. Glitterbug, and say hello to Erika. Me and Erika are buddies. Love the purple paint. It's not purple. It's actually not. You know what? I painted this room based on that painting right there. You see, it's like a, I don't want to say cobalt. It's a blue. It's not purple. But I designed the whole room around that one painting because I liked it so much. Will you go live with Big Ed? That would be a negative Ghost Rider. I don't really care for fucking Big Ed. Please tell us you and Veronica will be back on Pillow Talk. Well, listen, here's the thing with Pillow Talk. For one, I can't talk about whether I'm going to be on or not, but I will say this. Thank you guys so much for being so supportive. You guys have been way more supportive about me on Pillow Talk than me on B90. And me and Veronica love doing Pillow Talk. It's very natural for us because we Pillow Talk shows even when we're not being filmed. But if you really enjoy us on Pillow Talk, the best thing you can do is to write a post or write a message to @TLC on Instagram and tell them that you want to see more of me and Veronica. We would appreciate that because we want to stay on for as long as possible. What color should I paint my living room? I'm not good at that. You and Erika on live would kill it. Well, Erika is welcome to jump in my live if she wants to. I haven't talked to her in a few days. Guys, to be honest, I can't ever figure out how to invite people. Erika, if you know how to do it, and if you're still in here, if you want to jump on live, I don't know. It's not. Let's see here. I might have figured it out. Since Erika's on the big show, I don't know if she's allowed to jump in live with me or not. Shane, he's doing all right. He's going through some personal stuff. What up?
Is this working? Oh my god, hold on 1 second.
Oh my god, what is going on?
Hold on. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Ah!
Uh-oh, she left. Maybe we had some problems. Somebody said, why did me and Veronica break up? That's a very long story. You guys would be bored with that story. Let me see if I can get Erika back in here. Hold on a second. What the fuck did... I always can't figure this out. Hold on. Okay. Hey, Trinity, how are you? Hello, Canada. I love Canadians. Okay.
Hi!
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I just got back from my friend's house.
What time is it there?
It's 1 p.m.
Oh, shit. It is 11:40 p.m. here. So how's things been going? Are you excited about the tell-all?
No.
No?
No, I'm just kidding. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting.
It's really good. It's really good. I've gotten to see most of it. It's oh my god. It's
do they
crazy.
do pillow talk for the tell-all? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
So you guys react to it?
Yeah. They do pillow talk for so long. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've seen it? Oh my goodness, that's stressing me out.
Well, I mean, I don't think I've seen all of it, but I've seen a lot of it, and it's definitely. I don't want to talk about it because obviously, you know, it's we're not supposed to talk about. I don't want to slip up and say anything, but I will say that if you guys like tell-alls, this is a good tell-all for sure.
I'm nervous.
Hey, show us your earrings.
These ones?
Yeah, what is on that? Just two random girls?
No, it's Kath and Kim. It's like an Australian TV show. It's funny.
Okay.
So people might know what it is. I think there's an American adaptation to it, maybe.
Well, listen, guys. You guys know that I'm a big entrepreneur, and is starting her own Etsy store. Which you guys is it up yet?
Yeah, but I put everything that I have on there, and it's gone already.
You know what? When me and you were talking about it the other day, I knew that was going to happen. I was like, there's no way you're going to be able to make that stuff fast enough. But she makes earrings and I guess other sorts of jewelry.
Yeah, mainly earrings, but I think sometimes like I'll be making them and one of them will break or something, so I'd like make it into a necklace with the remaining one.
But it's really cool stuff, guys. What's the name of your Etsy page?
It's literally just Glitterbuggin'.
Glitterbuggin'. That's your brand too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys should definitely check that out, and if you can buy something, I mean, it sells as soon as she lists it, but you know, I'm all about trying to help out small business, and she's a young girl. I think is very active, trying to.
I have to show you. I'm really excited.
Yeah, for sure.
I made some. I'm about to go to Tasha's studio, like the boob plaster girl. She does like a stitching bitch every week where we go and we just like do crafts. Like there's like 5 people there or whatever. And I have these guys that I'm gonna finish tonight while I'm there. I just like pack them.
You look so cute with your glasses.
My glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always forget to wear them. Yeah. It's okay. So I have these guys. These are gonna be really cute when they're done.
Oh, yeah.
And then...
Now, do you ship to the U.S. or no?
I do. All the orders I've had have been to the U.S.
What's that costing you in shipping? That's going to be a ton.
It's like $30 Australian, so about 20 U.S., which isn't bad for international shipping, really, but...
Okay, well, I want to buy something, but I want it signed.
Oh, you want it signed?
I want it
sign the back of the earring.
Yeah, not for real, because I'm not gonna wear it, but I'll put it in a shadow box and hang it on my wall.
These guys. I'm so excited. I'm very excited. I just like got a fan actually bought me a bunch of like new cutters and stuff and shipped it to me, so I can have like new shapes for the earrings, which I'm really like excited about.
Cool. So, you know, like every couple months we do a charity auction, which kind of got fucked up this past one by Corona. But whenever this is over, we're going to do another one. And I want you to commit right now to donating a pair of earrings for...
Oh my God, of course.
Okay. All right. So you guys will have that to look forward to.
Purple pair, like half and half.
Yeah. But it's got to be like a limited edition. Like you only made one pair like this.
Yeah, well, most of mine are one of a kind, so it works out well, but...
Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll be cool.
I'll send Veronica some as well, because I love her.
Veronica's in Miami. Unfortunately, her grandmother's about to pass away, so her and Chloe have on an emergency flight to get down. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Not looking too good, but... You know, if any of you are religious, please pray for Veronica's grandmother. She's a very good woman. I knew her and met her many times when me and Veronica were a couple because we would travel to Miami a lot. But grandmother's a really good woman. But she's old. She's in her 90s. So.
Yeah. Oh,
so,
well, when you give her a big cuddle for me.
In respect to your contract and stuff, how's things on the relationship front?
I mean, I don't know what I can say.
You can't answer it. Don't answer it. I understand.
Yeah, I mean, what you've seen on 90 Day is pretty much like accurate, you know. It's
Cool.
I think we only have one episode left, right? So not much else could really happen.
So look,
or can it?
me and you talked about this privately, because I people think I'm lying. Like, I'm friends with very few people from 90 Day, but me and Erika talk at least once or twice a week on WhatsApp. And I asked you this, but I think it would be interesting. So when a woman is bisexual,
yeah,
you don't pick whether or not you want to date a man or a woman. You just, whoever you meet that you have chemistry with, it doesn't. You just kind of take sex out of the equation.
yeah. So like sometimes people say like, oh, well, if you're dating a man right now, like, does that mean that you're not bi anymore? It's like, no, like that's not really how it works.
Right.
Like that's still, it's a part of my identity. It doesn't just like go away because like of who I'm like with at the time, or like if I'm seeing a girl or if I'm seeing a guy. Like if I'm seeing a girl, it doesn't mean I'm gay. Like whatever. It's just like, it's just a part of your identity, and you don't really go like,
Wait,
I'm
somebody
again.
we've got a comedian in the room that I actually find humor when people try to make fun of me for being gay. Jonathan L. Glenn, that was actually a pretty funny comment. I'll let you slide on that one because it was funny.
Oh, I didn't see it. Let me.
Yeah. They think that I'm asking you about being bi because they're just convinced that I'm gay or bi. So, you know, but I just think it's a very interesting subject, and you're open enough that you'll talk about it without being offended. So that's
Oh,
why
absolutely.
I thought that, you know, other people in the group may find that fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like sometimes people just don't know, and that's the thing. And it's like there's no use in getting upset or angry with someone if they just don't know, because then you can tell them and that's fine. It's when you tell someone and then they're like, no, but like, you know, that it's offensive.
So, have you dated more women or men?
Well, I actually have only had 3 like relationships in my life. One of them obviously was Steph.
Right.
And then I dated a guy for like 2 years, I think. And then obviously there was the like on and off thing with the other girl who like, I kind of have committed to not like saying her name or explaining too much about it because it's very complicated, and it's like people have a lot of questions about it, and it's very hard to explain it properly.
Yeah.
And
So
it's like
I'm going to
I tried
ask you a
explain
really
it, and it's
personal
just,
question.
Yeah, so it's like...
Are you guys ready for any of the 90-day gossip groups here? Because they'll have a field day with it. But I'm genuinely curious, and you don't have to answer again. You know how I am. I'm just asking. Who's better in bed, men or women?
Well, if you get a guy that's like really good, then, you know, it's like women know women's bodies, you know, so it's like...
True. Okay.
But also, wait,
it's just...
I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, no, but it's just completely different. It's like comparing apples to oranges, right?
Yeah, it's 2 different things, and like, you know, yeah, women know women's bodies, but if you get a knows a women's body well, like, I feel like if you are with a guy for a while, then it's better, because then they learn, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Someone just said, men don't know where the clit is.
Now, I have one more question that may seem very stupid, but when you're entering a relationship with a woman,
mm-hmm.
Is it always like you see with gay men a lot of times that there's one feminine man and one more masculine man?
Okay.
So, as far as gender roles with 2 women, how do you kind of distinguish how that works?
Well, this is so funny because we're going back to the seminar with Ash. No, it's like I don't
mean it in a sexist way. I just mean like for example, somebody's opening the door for somebody. That's a man thing, obviously.
Shouldn't be like there's not like a person that's supposed to do that. You don't just like, there's not like a man or a woman in a relationship, and even in a male-female relationship, there shouldn't be a man and a woman like in terms of who does what for who, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
but see,
Like,
I'm a Southern man. Like, we open doors for women. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
and that's
Like,
fine.
even
Like, that's
strangers.
lovely. But also, like, there's women that do that, but it doesn't mean that they're masculine just because they do that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, for sure. That's not what I was implying. I was just wondering, like, I don't know, like, is it just split down the middle? Like, there's no, I don't know how to say it politically correct, and I'm scared to say it wrong, and people be like, oh my God, like, but like, do you take turns driving, or does one person always drive? Like, I'm just thinking little things like that, like where I'm from the South. So, like, the man always drives, the man opens the doors, the man cuts the grass. Like, it's a very, you know, like, it's not about being sexist or like a woman's place. You know what I mean? It's not like that. It's just like we have certain manners. And I was just wondering that if you have two women, you know, how that's handled.
I mean, there's no real, like, role. It's just, like, you can do nice things for each other, and it doesn't mean that, like, one person is, like, you know, the masculine one or the feminine. It's just like, oh, I'm going to do this nice thing for you. It's not, and it should be the same in, like, like an opposite sex relation. Like, hetero relationship. Sorry, my brain is always, it should be the same. It should be, like, you know, if I'm, like, dating a guy, I'll still, like, do, like, things that, like, guys are supposed to do, you know, like, I'll still open the door for them or like whatever, and like I probably wouldn't date a guy that would be like, oh, I'm not going to do the cleaning because you're a woman. Like, it's just not a thing to me. I don't think that roles are.
All right, let me say something real quick. I see a lot of immature children in the chat that, you know, think that it's dumb questions. If you don't like it, leave the chat. Like, I'm genuinely interested. I've never had a bisexual friend, so again, these are questions.
An interesting comment just here, and this is not meant at all to be like offensive at all, and I don't think that they meant it offensively, but someone said, you bedazzle guns and get your nails done, you do not follow traditional gender roles either. So like, some people might argue that means that like you're not the masculine, like, you know, and that doesn't matter.
No, for sure. I'm not saying, I'm just saying traditionally, like, from where I'm from, being North Carolina, like, I buy the flowers.
Okay. Well, I bought flowers and stuff, but that doesn't mean that I'm the masculine one. Like,
right. And that's what I'm asking.
Nice,
so, with two females, so you both buy flowers.
Yeah. It's like,
it's okay. Then simple enough. Yeah. I was just curious about little details like that. Like if I'm in trouble, I'm sleeping on the couch. The woman doesn't. So either one of you.
No, like, if there's, you know, and it's the same, like, when Steph and I were filming, I don't think this is like a behind the scenes thing. It's not really a spoiler, but it's like, I left and we didn't sleep in the same hotel room, like, at all. And that was like, it's not a gender role thing. It was just like, it just happened. It doesn't mean that like, oh, I'm the man because I'm leaving, or like, you know, whatever. Like, it just happened.
Do you were both trying to be in control?
I mean, I honestly wouldn't consider that I was like trying to be in control of anything. I was just kind of like trying to figure out the next step, and I think that's fine. I think sometimes it can seem like I was like pressuring or whatever, but you know, Steph and I talked after everything a little. Obviously, like all the cast members, even if they're not together, they've spoken at some point, you know, and kind of like discuss the fact that I wasn't pressuring anyone, and that's,
well, editing helps make that appear more, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just it's a tough spot. I mean, obviously we have contracts and stuff, but yeah, in terms of gender roles and like who sleeps where and who does what, it's like that doesn't need to be any of that. You can just be like, oh, I want to buy flowers because I want to buy flowers, not because I'm the man and I should buy flowers. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I wanted to show everybody the pillow dog. Sorry,
yeah.
I'm listening.
No,
but again, I'll say this: like, the show hyper focused around sex with my story. Like they made it look like that every day. That's all Jennifer and me were talking about was sex. When realistically, it's editing. Like, you know, they can do a lot with everything. So they made you look like you kept wanting to have sex and stuff was like backing off. But I know from my experience that that's not what was going on.
Yeah. I honestly, like, it was never about sex, like, ever. I mean, obviously it was like something that was miscommunicated or what, like a little, you know, and that's not, like, I'm not saying stuff's bad or anything for that, you know, it's whatever, but it was just like a miscommunication, and it was just kind of focused on a little more than what it needed to be, I guess.
See, you're like me. You don't want to say anything bad about her, and that's
no, not at all, not at all. Like, I'm not about the drama. Like, no, and it's the same. Like, if anyone, no matter what, if someone treats me well, if someone treats me badly, like whatever, I'm never gonna like leave a relationship and talk badly about someone ever. It's just not who I am as a person.
It's not who I am either. I say the nicest things about my ex, even when they don't deserve it.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure that like people. I mean, people would see. I get a lot of comments on my stuff, and you would too, I guess, like when your season was on. I get a lot of comments in my stuff about Steph, and Steph probably gets a lot about me. I try to delete them. I try to like not enter into it and like be nasty or rude or anything. But it's hard to keep up with sometimes. Like, it's really hard.
So how many people a week are you having to block right now? Because during my season on B90, I was literally probably having to block about 200 to 400 people a week, and that's no exaggeration.
Honestly, I don't get a lot of hate, like,
because you're so lovable.
like
I was gonna say, how can anybody hate you
that often?
But I was like getting like homophobic death threats, like, and I'm not even gay. I don't know, like, I mean, like people got my cell phone number and was like texting me like, I'm gonna kill you, like homophobic slurs.
Oh my god!
Crazy.
I mean, I get the occasional one, like maybe once a week. I get like a nasty message. Sometimes there's comments, or I don't read my comments most of the time. I skim through them, but I don't really reply to them unless someone's asking, like, oh, where did you get your earrings? Or like, where did you get your outfit or whatever. But yeah, in terms of messages, like, I get like one hate message a week. And then, yeah, I just delete them. I normally don't reply.
I wonder what Tom's getting right now.
Oh, I don't know. Actually, normally I speak to Tom a little bit, but I haven't spoken to him other than like maybe on WhatsApp about like business stuff.
Yeah, I thought he called me like 3 days ago. Actually, that's the first time I talked to him in a while. And I talked to Darcy yesterday, which I hadn't talked to her in like a month.
Oh, she's really sweet.
Yeah, no, she is. But everybody's busy. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's busy as shit. You know, just trying to keep up with the messages. I'm sure you get a ton too. Like, I try to respond back to every message somebody sends me.
I tried that like, for a while.
2 hours a day. Like,
I try sometimes. Like, sometimes I'll be like ready to go to bed and I'll scroll, you know, through my message requests or whatever, and I try to respond to some of them. But then I feel bad because I can't respond to all of them, and
it's hard. But then what happens is like usually somebody will message me and I'll respond back and be like, oh, thank you so much or whatever. But then they want to keep talking. And I'm busy, so like I get off the app or whatever, and then I'll sit back a couple hours later, and the person is genuinely mad, like, "Oh, what did I say? Why are you not responding?" And they get mad, and I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm just like, thank you for the comment, but like I'm busy. I'm not sitting on Facebook and Instagram all day. Like I'm working." So then it's like sometimes I'm like, shit, I shouldn't even have responded to begin with.
Damn, yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I try to skim through, and generally, if it's like a young person that is, you know, like struggling with their identity, or they're like trying to, you know, they're scared to come out or whatever, I try to respond to any that like need advice or anything like that, or like guidance. But it's hard because you have to like open them to see that, you know. So I'm always like skimming through, and then I'm like, oh, it's a long one, and so I try to read the like really, really long ones, you know, what people are explaining.
Hey, let me address something real quick off subject. Somebody just brought it up. Whoever said that comment about, let me find it, because actually this is a good. You heard what from who? Tim, tell us you heard about Tariq spilling on Dean. I thought of your gift. Yes. Okay, I'm going to comment on this real quick, because Veronica actually brought this to my attention. I didn't even see it in the media. I've been saying this for months, and a lot of motherfuckers in this chat didn't want to believe me. Me and Veronica had nothing to do with Dean and Tariq leaving Pillow Talk. I'm going to say it for the last time. They had some problems that you have read online, and Pillow Talk needed a replacement, and me and Veronica slid into their spot. It was not because of me. So stop hating me for Dean not being on Pillow Talk, because Dean will even tell you that it wasn't me. So, again, like, Veronica and I had nothing to do with Dean and Tariq leaving Pillow Talk for the millionth time. Now Tariq has gone on record and said that. Dean has said that, and yet people are still saying, I hate Tim, bring back Dean, and I've got nothing to do with that. So please, people, move on. Dean and Tariq have their own thing going on. It has nothing to do with us.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's my whole rant, and because there's like whole Reddit posts talking about like how I got this man off of Pillow Talk, and I had nothing to do with that. Like that whole drama with me and Dean had nothing to do with that. So thank you very much, Towel Mask. Veronica and I enjoy doing Pillow Talk, and thank you guys so much. I get a lot of messages every week saying, you know, how much you love seeing me and Veronica on there. We love doing it. Hopefully we get to do it more. You know, we never know. And especially with the COVID stuff, as Erika can tell you, COVID has messed up filming on every show. So hopefully we'll get to do more, but I really don't know at this point. And Veronica is in the chat. She said hello, Erika. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Hi, no, I didn't see. Where is it?
Why don't you Pillow Talk? You are boring always with crossed legs. Well, Latini, the great thing about America and modern age television is that you have a remote and the choice whether or not you watch the show. Believe it or not, you don't have to watch it if it bothers you that badly that I cross my legs. Find you a show with a man that does not cross his legs, and maybe you will find happiness in your miserable fucking life.
Oh my goodness. People really get mad because you cross your legs?
Oh my god. If I had $1 for every time some fucking idiot bitches because I cross my legs, like President Obama crossed his legs every picture that was taken. And I'm wondering if they harassed him about it or if it's just me. Jesus fucking Christ, like with the leg crossing. And you know what? Sometimes when I'm sitting on the couch doing Pillow Talk, I get like self-conscious and I purposefully try to not cross my legs, but it's not natural. So then like I feel like Veronica will be like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, my fucking legs, my ass is killing me because I'm trying to sit weird so they don't make fun of me online. It's crazy.
Wow.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm so triggered. Whoever said that. Clearly whoever said that does not know me at all. Nobody triggers me except for Dean that one time. He triggered me.
Yeah, people get on me about like smacking my lips. I didn't know I did it, and then I watched the series.
Come on. That's just because, like, I'm telling you, I tell Veronica this all the time. You can be Mary fucking Poppins. You can be an 11 on a 10 scale. You could be like the best person, best human being, and there will still be people that say something bad about you online. Like, you cannot please everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you cannot please everybody.
Yeah, no, the lip smacking thing it's kind of funny. Someone made a compilation of every time I went like.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
That's really funny.
I would like to see that. I'm gonna Google it actually. When we
I think it's on Twitter somewhere. I'll send it to you. It's funny.
I watched your video at Christmas at the hospital. Such a kind heart. Thank you very much. Was that the bullying video I did with that little girl? If you didn't see that one was the best. When I surprised that little girl who had been bullied at school, like that almost made me cry. That little girl was so cute. Yeah.
I'm still new to like the 90-day universe, so like people constantly like telling me about stuff that I posted this like way back when or whatever, and I'm like, I'm still new. I'm like the baby, so I will have to watch it. Send it to me.
Well, I will say this. For those of you that has not seen the viral video going around of Erika singing, Erika has an amazing voice. And, like, I have no reason to lie. I'm a very honest person. I was blown the fuck away by how, like, Erika's one of those people that's, like, perfect at everything. Like, she does this crazy style and pulls it all off. Like, you've got a beautiful face, like you just got this like vibe going all the time, the super positive energy vibe. And then on top of all that, you're a fucking amazing singer.
Oh, thank you. I'm blushing.
No, but I mean, it's the truth. Like, you have a really beautiful voice. I was in shock. Like, when I heard that video, I was just like, oh my God, like, you could have a record deal.
Oh, thank you.
You should, I'm telling you, I think that you're not as confident in your singing as you should be. If you guys have not seen that, you guys gotta see that video. It's a beautiful song, and she sings it like, oh my God.
Thanks. Someone just said, I love the pillow talk with the notes. I still haven't seen it. I need you to send it to me.
I think that aired this past month. I don't know, because they changed the date of Pillow Talk, and I didn't even know. So, like, Sunday night, I'm sitting waiting to watch it, and it never came on. Mm-hmm. Because, again, people think we know everything. TLC doesn't tell us anything. So then Veronica texted me and was like, oh, I think it's on tomorrow. So the next day, I was kind of busy. I had it on in the background, but I really didn't, like, sit and watch it. But I think that it was the last one. I don't know. Do you have the TLC Go app?
No, it doesn't work. And, like, I can't even get it on the Australian App Store. Like, it doesn't work. So I had to watch everything. I use my friend's Amazon account, and that works. Like, my friend in America has an Amazon account, and she bought it on for me, and then I use it to watch the regular show. But Pillow Talk isn't on there, so I had to watch Pillow Talk on YouTube.
So, hold on. This is the type of people that I want to talk about. Eternal Jocelyn. This is the kind of morons that jump into my chats. This dude vapes but calls people immature. Okay, this dude was a hardcore pack-a-day smoker for 20 years, and I vape for nicotine rather than chew gum or patches. Not because I think it's cool and like the flavor. So, again, with your stereotypes and everybody always having something negative to say, vaping is stupid, but it's a tool I use to quit smoking. Thank you very much. Immature. Jesus.
I love that you're, like, calling people out.
No, but they love it. That's what they want.
I get scared, and I'm like, I'm not going to reply to that.
That's what they want. They want to say something that's going to get me, like, to say something. Because, you know what they do? They get out of this chat, they go to all the 90-day groups, and they're like, I was just in Tim's chat, and I made him mad, and he said that, and they get excited. Like, that makes their day. That they were actually got attention from me, and they say mean shit just trying to get me to say something about it. So, I hope I made your day Eternal Jocelyn. She actually looked like she was kind of hot, though. I will say that. Her profile picture was on point. Mama Moose, thank you very much for bringing that to my attention. I have just partnered again with Beauty Kitchen, but not with a coupon code. We are actually releasing a limited edition line of Gringo branded collagen iPads, a men's package and a woman's package that are supposed to be coming out in the next 1 to 2 weeks. I'll be posting about it. We're going to do like a limited run of like, I don't know, 500 kits or something, but I've gotten a lot of messages lately asking me, and that's what I'm waiting for. Heather, I can't remember, Heather Marina, who owns Beauty Kitchen. She's got a huge factory out in Vegas. Top-notch products. That's the only ones I've ever used, but we have a special package coming out that's going to be a really good price. And I'm very excited about it because it's going to be like my name on it. It's going to be branded and all that shit. So wait a few days and you'll see information on that. I hope all of you guys will buy one because it's the only cosmetic line that I will ever do. So, yes, buy Erika's earrings and buy my collagen iPads.
I need to get some of those. I'm starting to, like, my sleeping pattern is so whack because I'm always awake at weird times because of like the show and like everything that's going on.
I'm sorry, somebody told me to shut up, that I wasn't letting you talk enough. So I'll just be quiet and let you talk.
Oh my god! But no, I'm gonna get some eye patches because I'm starting to get these like crazy guys under here.
Okay, I'll send you some. And Veronica, Erika said before you jumped in the chat that she was going to send you some earrings. You're late to the party.
Yeah, she's late, but yeah, send me your favorite colors, Veronica.
Send Chloe some too, because Chloe will feel left out if she doesn't get some. I'll pay you for them. if Veronica gets something in the mail 90-day related and Chloe doesn't, it's like a female competition. Like, you know, then Veronica will feel guilty and she'll just end up giving them to Chloe anyway.
Yeah, I'll send 2 pairs then. I'll send 2 pairs.
That's Veronica. Beppy Rod, she said pink. I'm pretty sure everything you do is pink, right?
Most things are pink, yeah. But, like, I do other colors, but my favorite is pink, obviously.
I wish Instagram would do it where you could have more than one person in the chat so that I could bring Veronica. I read they were going to add that, but there's like a question block that looks new where I guess people ask questions. What is your favorite 90-day couple? Do you want to answer that?
Mine?
Yeah, I guess
from
we're both supposed to
or
answer
from,
it.
like, any season?
In any time.
Well, I love David and Annie because of, like, Thailand is like my heart and soul. So naturally love them. Not only because, like, Annie is from Thailand, but I see their trips and stuff on Instagram, and me and them have, like, talked a little bit about it, and it's just super sweet. They're always really nice. Who else do I like? I love Molly. I know Molly and Cynthia aren't a couple, but I love them as well on Pillow Talk. But I haven't seen a lot of the actual like seasons or episodes. I've just like followed people on social media from being a cast member because we don't really get it in Australia, like at all.
Yeah. Yes, that is true that either Veronica or I, one has to dye our hair like Erika, whoever loses that bet. So whoever just said that, yes, you'll have to watch and see what happens, but it is going down. For sure. I don't know who my favorite 90-day couple is, to be honest with you. Let me find another question. Can Erika post her Etsy shop in her bio?
I have my Cameo in my bio, but I can change it, I guess. There's nothing on there right now, though, because everything's sold out.
She's sold out. Like, I'm so impressed by
I'm making
that.
some more this week. I'm going to try and have a restock of about 50 pairs by next week, but actually I have cuts all over my fingers because I'm like sanding them all the time, and like it's a whole thing. So
okay, the next question is, do you watch anime?
I like some anime movies, but I'm not like super into anime like shows. And so my little brother is, and his girlfriend, they love it, but I just like I like Howl's Moving Castle, and I like Spirited Away, and yeah, those are probably my top 2, actually.
I think the only anime movie I've ever seen is Heavy Metal. I'm not an anime fan at all. Porque estas tan guapo? That is why, I don't even know, why something handsome? My Spanish is not very good tonight. What is your opinion about Big Ed? That's a good question. I'll go first. Fuck Big Ed. I don't fucking like him.
I try to keep quiet about
Well, I don't fucking like him.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna skip that one.
Yeah, but well, I'll fill in for her. I don't like Big Ed for a number of reasons. Some of them I'm not gonna say, but there's some very obvious ones. But I think that his head has gotten a little bit bigger than it needs to be. You know, this 90 days before the 90 day season 4 blew the fuck up, and it was season 3 was already blown up, and then season 4 like started getting a lot of Hollywood attention. And I think most of the cast, like Erika, handled it very well. But Ed, you know, after that shit show with him and Rose, he could have redeemed himself numerous times, and instead he just kept acting like a jackass. So, you know, I call a spade a spade. Like, Jesse Meester's a fucking jackass. Okay? Ed is in the same category as Jesse to me. I really, those two are probably my least favorite of all time. Like, they both just irritate me. And, you know, I didn't like Lisa at first, but now I know Lisa personally, and she's, you know, she's actually a really nice girl. But Ed, not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at fucking all. So, next question. Fuck Ed. What do you guys think of Ash's eyeballs? That's mean. He's got a medical condition, I think. And Ash, believe it or not, Ash is a super fucking nice guy. He's a really fucking nice guy. In fact, he's one of the other few 90-day alumni that I would call a real friend. Me and him talk all the time. I really like that guy.
He's actually a sweetheart, and I feel like bad because I mean I know that there's like some controversial stuff about Ash, but at the end of the day, like we weren't there. We don't know what happened. So I just try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt, and it's the same like with everyone on this show. Like I try to be nice to everybody.
Yeah, is Big Ed really as mean as they say? I've never met the guy, talked to the guy. I don't know, but I don't know. You never met him?
No, I haven't met any of the cast. I think at some point I'll probably meet Ash because we live in the same country.
Yeah, I mean, again, like that's the thing. You know, everybody said that, like I was born without a penis, and now people are making fun of Ash's eyes. I just feel like, you know, again. We just had that 19 or 20-year-old wrestling star, reality TV star, commit suicide from online bullying last week. Mm-hmm. I made a tribute to her on my YouTube channel because I thought it was super sad that she fell from online bullying. I mean, she was a beautiful girl, super talented. Again, guys, people signed up for a reality TV show. Yes, we signed up for it. So I hate when people say that. Mm-hmm. But we're still people.
Yeah.
We're not Hollywood actors living in multi-million-dollar mansions, flying on private jets. We're normal people.
Yeah.
So again, reading all the negative shit, if you don't have a strong mind, it can take a toll. So just remember that every time you want to post something attacking someone's physical appearance. Like, you'll never hear me make fun of Ed for, you know, like the memes like no neck Ed and fat Ed. I don't take shots at physical appearance. Never. You know, but if somebody is acting like a jackass, like mentally and personally, then that's different because he can help that.
Yeah.
You know, but I never attack anybody the way they look. I mean, nobody can help the way they look. It's just who you are. Mm-hmm. So, but the bullying has got to stop. Do you pick the locations or did the show?
Me?
I mean, it's just a question.
I picked pretty much all of them, I think, from memory. Yeah, I like kind of said what I wanted to do, and then they worked with me to make it happen.
Okay, yeah, I mean, the show just kind of follows you and what you've got planned. I mean, obviously, when you're filming in certain locations, they have to get permission, and if you can't, yeah, then maybe they have to find somewhere else similar, but it's your story, it's your deal.
Yeah.
What do you think about Usman?
Look, he's hilarious. He's such a funny dude.
He's a wise guy, and I don't mean
he's hilarious.
Guy, he's a very wise, mature man.
Yeah.
You know, I was surprised by how like well thought out he was. Tom, you and Veronica are my favorite. I love that people think that I'm Tom. Can Erika post her Etsy shop in her bio with us again? Do either of you talk to the person you dated on the show?
A little. Steph and I don't not speak, but like I can't really talk about it yet. You guys have to wait for the tell-all.
Yes. And I still talk to Jennifer. Let's see. Hi, Erika. Would you consider moving to New York City because your style belongs here?
I mean, I was considering moving to New York City eventually because not New York City because Steph's in Yonkers, but, you know, New York, kind of. But it's not something that I've ever, like, thought about before that. Like, I visit a lot. I visit the US a lot, actually, like twice a year. I was actually in New York in June last year, but Steph was filming her documentary. But I don't think I would move then. Like now, it's just not in the cards.
Here's a really good question. How does it feel to be the first LGBT? God almighty. Let me try that again. How does it feel to be the first LGBTQ plus person on 90 Day?
I feel very proud of it. I like to think that I have given some good representation. I know it's not always perfect, and I know that the whole point of the show is that it's kind of like a little bit wild. You know, not every couple is perfect and not every couple works out, but I think that kind of goes to show that, like, we have problems too in our relationships. Like, and I know that there was a lot of pressure on us for us to be like, for us to work out and whatever, and that was something that was like scary. I was like, oh my God, we're disappointing everybody by like not working out, you know? But, you know, at the end of the day, I think that it's great that we have some representation on our televisions, really. Like,
Well, and I'm going to say this. I think that you will go down as one of the realest, nicest people on the history of any of the 90 Day shows. I mean, I think that you were a good person.
thank you.
And also, I don't know if you guys saw or not, but they released a preview for The Other Way. And
Yes! Armando and Kenneth.
the first two man relationship, I don't know, how do you say that politically correct?
Just, they're just like a gay couple.
Okay, the first gay man couple is
that's
going to be on that. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out also. By the way, did that make my sound any better? I'll turn the volume down some.
I didn't notice that it was bad. I saw a couple of comments saying that, but I'm not sure
Okay.
what happens with that.
Let's see. The questions just keep coming. Tim, would you date Darcy? No. I don't know why everybody says that. Darcy's beautiful. I love her to death, but she's like my sister. I mean, there's not like a romantic. I mean, she's hot. Like, Darcy was great. You know, wouldn't kick her out of the bed. I'm just saying. She's like my sister. Who would you date on the show other than the person you were on the show with? That's a good question.
Varia.
Varia?
I didn't even have to think. It's like Varia.
Oh, shit. Well.
I love her.
Now,
I think the first scene I saw of her was she was wearing this like purple shirt that said extrovert on it, and I was like, this is my people.
Okay, but what about somebody that's not on your show?
Oh. I don't know, actually, because I haven't seen any of the other seasons, so like I haven't really like.
Okay, Jesse or Ed, if you had to pick.
Jesse. But I haven't seen the season, so you know, I don't know. That's just
That's like somebody saying like Angela or Lisa. Like, I like both of them as people.
Yeah, dating is
one of them.
I mean, yeah, dating is different. I'm trying to think of like who was on other.
Yeah, like there's so many 90 Day shows now. I'm trying to think like what girl.
I want to be best friends with Juliana. I think she's awesome.
Yeah, Juliana's hot. Michael's really. I like Michael a lot. Michael's
yeah,
really nice.
he's really nice. I've talked. Well, I haven't really like directly talked to them a little bit, but I've seen like conversations and he seems really nice.
Man, like my brain is just not moving fast enough tonight. I'm tired. I cannot think of who I would date from the show. Really, there's no.
Who is on it?
Like, I mean, to be honest, not in a creepy way. Like, you would probably be one of the top three just because I like you and I know you. You know what I mean? But like, otherwise, I don't really know a lot of the girls from the show personally.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you, I know Darcy, I know Rebecca, I know Avery. You know, I know everybody from my season.
Mm-hmm.
But and Fisa's looking pretty fucking good.
I don't know if I know who that is. I'm sorry. I do not mean that like in a shady way. I just don't know who anyone is.
It's like season 1, I think. That's like going way back. She's like a professional bodybuilder now or something.
Wow.
And I'm not gonna lie, like people are gonna hate me for saying this, and I would never date her because her voice annoys me. But Larissa looks fucking phenomenal.
I know who she is.
Larissa, like, her body is on point. I don't know what she did from, like, her first season to now, but she looks really good.
I'm not sure. I don't know anyone. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll find you a question that you can actually answer. Okay, we got a lot of the same questions here. Erika, have you ever been to the USA?
Yes, like a gazillion times. I go like twice a year.
Okay, now I'm reading someone's comment here before anyone takes the words out of context. The comment says, from one gay to another, how do you feel when in a hetero-presenting relationship?
Hold on, start that again.
From one gay to another, how do you feel when in a hetero-presenting relationship?
Like when I'm in a hetero...
I mean, that's what they type, so your interpretation is going to be however you read it.
Okay, if I'm reading it correctly, I don't feel any different when I'm in a hetero... I don't know if they're talking about an actual hetero relationship or if they mean, like, because we're, like...
Yeah, I don't understand the question either. Okay, who did your eyelashes extensions?
My eyelash extensions during the show, I'm actually not going to plug her, like, at all because she was really rude to me.
See, if you do something like, for a night, you better fucking be nice because we can either make or break your business if we mention you or not. Like, yeah, be nice.
The eyelashes were not the best. They were full. I had to go back every week to the girl because my regular girl, she wasn't available with the filming schedule, which is fine. So I went to this girl.
Nah, like, I'm sorry, that's the funniest shit somebody's ever said. You were like, actually, I'm not gonna plug her. That is fucking fantastic. Like, yes, don't plug her. Don't plug her to your 200,000 followers.
Okay, I do have to clarify though, just in case my normal eyelash girl is watching and she thinks I'm talking about her. I usually go to a girl named Sonia Aspie, and she's amazing. She's amazing. But during the show, I was going to someone else, and
you see, Erika is like a much younger female version of me. She keeps it fucking real. All right, that's what I love about her. She keeps it real. Can Erika sing now?
No, I'm not prepared.
She's not prepared. That's hard to put somebody on the spot. Did you feel the age difference at all with Steph?
No. Not at all.
Okay. Erika, are you dating anyone new?
Have to wait and see.
Thoughts on David and Lana?
He was really happy when he met her, and I thought it was really cute. I did. I remember watching it, and I was like, oh my god, like, it's real, we finally met her, and he was all like cute and stuff. I know that there's like some other stuff that happens in their storyline, whatever. I don't know, but I did think that it was cute how happy he was when he finally met her.
Wait a second. Okay, Sandy Kane wanted us to know that no one cares who does your lashes. Okay, so Sandy Kane, if you don't care about that, then write a question that you care about, because shockingly, we did not design this chat for you. There's other people in the chat that do care, so if you don't like that question, then make a question that you like. Why would you take the time to write that?
Tell him I say, hey boy, hey. I'm seeing Adam on Saturday. Maybe we can go live on Saturday.
Oh, shit.
And me and Adam. I'm like with everyone on Saturday.
Happy birthday to Allison. This is, like, now Sandy Kane, this is the worst 90-day interview ever. What does TBH mean?
To be honest.
Oh, to be honest. Okay, well, check this out. Now you don't have to watch it, because you're booted. What the fuck is wrong with people? Okay, do you make your earrings out of Fimo? I don't even know what that is.
I actually don't love Fimo clay. It's a type of clay. I use Sculpey. Sculpey Souffle is my favorite. I like the finish that it has, but yeah, I usually use Sculpey and Sculpey Souffle.
And there you go. What do you think about Evelyn? I'm gonna go with, you probably don't know who that is.
I do. I follow her. And I haven't seen any of her seasons, so I don't know. I know that, like, I don't know, everyone has an opinion on someone, you know, so it's like, it's hard, but I think she's great just from following her on social media. I think she's fun. I think, like, I like her little beach hut thing that she has. I think it looks fun. I think she looks like fun.
Oh, I wanted to ask you. I remember you did a live with Tori Spelling. How did you feel, like, getting to do a live conversation with Tori? I don't know if you really know who that is in Australia, but here, I mean, at one time, her and her father were Hollywood. I mean, they were a big deal.
I was fangirling.
Like, did you? I don't think you're old enough to have watched 90210, but
I didn't watch 90210, but Scary Movie 2, she's in it. And I, like, as soon as I saw her, when she popped up in my DMs, I was like,
I messaged you, I WhatsApped you while that interview was on and was like, please tell her I love Scary Movie 2, because that's, like, the only, well, she was in Saved by the Bell, like, as a little girl, but Scary Movie 2 is one of my
I
favorite
did some
movies.
Saved by the Bell earrings, like, last week. I didn't know that.
She's actually not worth lots of money. Her father was worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and she got fucked out of all that inheritance by the evil stepmother. If you look that up, Tori Spelling got screwed on that deal. Question: Big Ed is a pervert. Okay. How has your lives changed because of COVID and quarantine? We cannot answer that. Because you may or may not see some of that on TV. Favorite TV shows you're watching now?
I actually am watching Dead to Me right now on Netflix. They just put a new season up, so I've been watching that. But my all-time favorite TV show is Parks and Rec.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for The Boys Season 2 on Prime. Season 1 was phenomenal. I'm also waiting on Yellowstone Season 3 and Handmaid's Tale Season 4. All my shows are in off-season right now. So maybe I will check out this Dead to Me because everybody's saying that it's really good.
It's pretty good.
What did your parents think about the entire show?
Well, they didn't know that it was 90 Day Fiance. They just knew it was before the 90 days. So, yeah, there's a lot to unpack with that. But they thought they were just excited. They're just like small town people. They were just excited. They were like, this is cool, whatever. And yeah, that was it.
Yeah, my parents were not. When I told them I was doing...
My little brother did not want a piece of it. My little brother was not even mentioned at all because he just was like, nope.
Is TLC legit or is it scripted? None of it is scripted. Nobody believes that, but it's really not. Somebody else said, yeah, neither one of my parents wanted to be on camera. They were supportive, but they were just like, you really want to do that to yourself and be on reality TV? And I was like, yeah, it sounds so exciting. And now, like, parents always know that. Somebody asked about how serious are your contracts. They're serious enough that we're not going to talk about our contracts. TLC contracts are no joke. Any advice on how to support my tween daughter who told me she's bi? Excellent question.
Don't treat her any differently. Tell her that you accept her. Be accepting of her. Don't just tell her you're accepting and then not be. So, like, accept her and make sure she knows that. And just love her. That's as simple as it is. Make it her not have to feel like she's any different or she should feel any different.
How come other cast members say they're scripted? Well, look, here's all I can answer about that. My segment was not scripted. Erika, was yours scripted? No. Okay. We can only speak from what we do. I have never heard anybody that I know from 90 Days say that anything was scripted. Anything you read, typically it's from cast members that are really furious about something, maybe the way that they looked on TV because they got a lot of hate. And I will say this, I don't know, Erika, for you, like, do you read news articles about yourself? Every once in a while somebody will send me something. 80% of what I read online about 90 Day or about myself is completely false and made up. So, the media lies are a real thing. Like, I never realized how bad it was until I was on TV.
Yeah, I don't actually see a lot of, like, news articles about me and stuff, to be honest. Maybe they're out there and I just don't know about it. I don't know.
What do you think about Tom Brooks? Personally, I think Darcy drove him to be really rude. Tom's really nice. He's a really nice guy. Do you agree or not?
Me? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I said, honestly, like I get along with pretty much all of the cast, to be honest. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
I love Tom and I love Darcy. It's unfortunate it didn't work, but I think they're both really nice people. 90 days, you can't make that stuff up. Exactly, miracles. You cannot make up this craziness. I mean, is Erica from Australia? Sorry, just joined the chat.